Ivan here, Mazda CX-30. I'm going to drive it. I'm going to tell you what I think. Smash that like button and subscribe. Let's get going. Here it is, the Mazda CX-30. Did I say CX-3? I meant CX-30. Sometimes, you know, we misspeak. Nice shape. Just drove the Subaru Crosstrek, and I think this one's going to have a little bit more zoom, so they say. We'll check it out, though. It's got all sorts of room back here. Seats fold down. Really, really nice. This one is a lower end edition. Has 3 seats across. Hasn't really been detailed yet either, but probably not as elaborate as a center screen as the Subaru Crosstrek, but that's okay. Let's see how it drives. Okay, so there's your center console. You've got your you can manually operate this transmission actually, which is kind of interesting, but you got to do it right here actually and just go forward and backwards. It doesn't have the paddle shifters, which I don't really care about, but Mazdas are I think definitely drivers' cars for sure. All your gauges here, and well, nobody's going anywhere because of traffic. Fun. Okay, so zoom, let's see. Well, zoom. I like to say there's always a little bit of the Miata inside of every Mazda, and I think it's true with this CX-30 too. We'll have to see. I'll put it in, maybe I'll gear it down into the manual mode here and see if we can get some acceleration going. But yeah, Mazda, zoom. Now this I love, the adaptive cruise control. Got it set at well, 38, but I'll increase it. You just go ahead and tap it up there. Put it at 50. And of course, it's just keeping us to the same speed as the car in front of us, as it should. Seems to be working quite well. Apparently it has all the automatic stopping and sort of things like that you need, so that's a good sign. Yeah, very nice. Feels good. I think a little bit more zippy than the Crosstrek Subaru that I just drove. I'm driving a lot of interesting cars lately. The Hyundai Ioniq and the Kia EV6s are both electric cars, but a lot of cool stuff. I've tested the Miata many times, and I think an earlier version of this as well, and of course the Mazda 5. I just tested that when I was in Hawaii actually, so that's a good video to watch. Actually, the Mazda 6. I misspoke. The Mazda 5 is the minivan, and I did review that one too. But yeah, I think there is definitely a little bit of Miata in all of these Mazdas, and I click with them. I like it. It's sort of, to me, like a modern day Lotus, which is simplify and add lightness. They're just lighter feeling cars, and they just feel responsive and quite nice to drive, actually, I think. And here we are, presto changeo, in a different car with a red leather interior. It is the carbon package. It's fancier. It's got a sunroof. It has power seats instead of manual, and a couple of other little trim goodies. But it is a higher edition than the last one. And the joy of it all is that we are at a stoplight, and I get to try out the acceleration because I'm in manual mode. There we go. See, I can switch from second to first. Now I'm in first, and I'll wait for the light to change, and we will do it. I do love the adaptive cruise control. The Crosstrek that I just reviewed had a nicer infotainment screen. I don't like the fact that there's no buttons to control the infotainment screen. You got to do it this way. But all in all, it's still good and nice, and Mazdas have a certain feel to them that you just got to kind of like. But this is great. Raining, and we can test out the traction of the all-wheel drive. And here we go. Wow. No slipping. And it is absolutely wet out here, let me tell you. It is definitely wet and no slipping. So that's good, actually. Good traction in this CX-30. I just had to show you this beauty from outside. It's just really, really nice. It's very, very rainy today, but I like the color, and I do like this red leather interior. Carbon package is really nice. So nice sunroof with the carbon package, this nice exterior color, these beautiful red leather seats. I think that the Mazda CX-30, I definitely prefer this higher one than the base that I was just in, but it's quick enough. It's got all-wheel drive. It's got pretty decent ground clearance, about 0.8 inches less than the Crosstech. The Crosstech actually is a little bit longer, and but that, you know, this one does feel a little smaller, a little more docile. I like the way it feels. I've always liked the way that Mazdas feel. Little bit of Miata in every single Mazda that you drive, even the CX-30 here. So thank you so much for watching, and search all of my car reviews. Lots of Mazda car reviews out there that you will find, and really just search any car in Drivin Ivan. Watch my disc golf videos, my guitar reviews, my literal video for Chris Isaac's Wicked Game, and also watch my Beatles in London and Liverpool, and U2 in Dublin, Ireland, and also Ireland in general. And why not watch my Jim Morrison's Life and Death in Paris, and also Jimi Hendrix's Life and Death and Lady Friends in London. Again, thank you so much for watching. I am Drivin Ivan.